Since hit it, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Sin City, Sin City, Sin City, Sin City. Let's go. Put down you guns, there's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life, in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest relay. Finny, bubbly. We celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, puppy, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies, they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness, shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. God's truly sneaky, 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 sneaky. Put it down, you put it down, you got it done. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest we lay. Jenny, believe we celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bobby, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness, shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. What I mean, to the Lord I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, City, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, puppy, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness, shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. Yours truly, Sneaky.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, I believe this journey, how you doing? Hola corazon, how are you? Hey Eddie, how you doing? How you doing? Granny Shani, welcome, thank you for being here. Can you guys all hear me? Are we having any sound issues today? We good to go? Somebody drop a 1 or something in the chat just so I can know if you guys hear me and we're all clear. I hope you guys are having a good day. It is Friday. Hopefully y'all got something fun planned. I did sound so far just a little soft. Me and my low voice. Let's make sure my mic volumes and all of that stuff is up and then we'll get going. Yeah. Hold on, let's see. I could just put up my volume a little bit. Is that better? Too loud? Good. All right, we good to go. We good to go. Catty Cat 33, welcome. Thank you for being here. Andrew, thank you for being here. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's Friday. I woke up this morning and my pup was not feeling good. So sorry that I am late, but we've been having a very long day over here. Good, better. Okay, great, 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 and great. All right, let me move my phone so it's not vibrating in you guys' ear. Yeah, so I wanted to get with you guys today and just kind of go over the steps of the death penalty case so that we can all be aware of what's coming next, where exactly we are in the timeline of a death penalty case. I know that when we first started speaking about it, we were kind of predicting dates and things like that. But obviously, we can't predict the calendar, correct? So we don't know exactly when they're able to schedule things. As of right now, August 17th, I believe, 2026. So we have that to look forward to. And then there are some dates in between. So we're going to go over the court records just to catch a quick glimpse. If there's anything in there legality wise that you guys want me to cover or explain, just let me know. And we'll take a look at that. Hey, Buddha, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, Mama. Oopsie. Hey, Oopsie Daisy. How you doing, lady? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to just go over it so you can see where we are, right? So you have your pre-trial phase, you have your trial phase, and then you have your post-trial phase, right? And I kind of laid it out, and I did it in like a short 5 minute video so that it's just very simple, very cut, straight to the point. I can pause if you guys need me to, but it's very easy language, easy to hear, just like me speaking. But it'll go through it faster than me sitting here breaking it down. Yes, yes, yes. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you guys for being here. Please make sure you hit that like button. Thank you guys for being here. Share if you care. All of those great, great things. So I'm going to get right into it because I know you guys don't like a long intro. And we'll just go ahead. It's a short video. I think it's about 4.5 minutes, but it'll break down the entire process without me having to open up my mouth a little bit, and you guys can still get all of the information. I did this last night to make sure that we would have it ready for today. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's take a look.
In a
And then
Nevada
you
death
guys
penalty
will
case,
get all of the steps, right?
in a Nevada death penalty case, in a Nevada death penalty case, a defense attorney will utilize
If it wants to
numerous
play,
motions
hold on,
throughout the
let's see.
pretrial.
If it doesn't want to play, then
Utilize numerous motions throughout the pretrial. In a Nevada death penalty case, a defense attorney will use numerous motions throughout the pretrial, trial, and post-trial phases to protect the defendant's rights and build the strongest possible defense. Here are some key motions along during the pretrial. Motion for discovery, which is a form of request to compel the prosecution courts. Some examples suppress evidence, which seeks to exclude evidence.
okay, I see you guys saying it's echoing. Hold on. I see you guys. No worry about it. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We got it, we got it, we got it. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'll just speak it. Not to worry. I'm trying to make sure it's not playing anywhere else. Close that. Um, you can leave. I don't ask for you to be here. Leave. Let me explain something to you. This is not that kind of page, okay? You either gonna come here, sit your ass down, and get the information, or you could leave. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not fighting back and forth with nobody. If you don't like it, leave. I came here to give information. If you're gonna stay for the information or you're gonna leave. This is not. I'm not a fucking entertainer. Do I look like a dancing monkey? I didn't come up here to give you a show. Unsubscribe and leave, or get the information and stay. It's very simple. Thank you. Now leave. Unsubscribe from you where you see me everywhere and don't get any of the information. Hold on, because I don't have this time for you. You can go do that on some other page. Go do that somewhere else, okay? If you guys got some kind of weird issue going on with you that you think that I'm going to come here and put on a show for you and act like I got all of this stuff going on that I don't, I'm not doing that. I came here to give you an update on the court case notes. Simple, and to help you understand how the case is going to flow. That's it. If you can't wait and take your time like you sit in everybody else's fucking lives for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 hours, give me my fucking time or get your ass out of here. Y'all not gonna have me coming up out of my body, but you see I can, right? You see I can, right? Don't fucking come over here with that. Now y'all fucking wait.
What I mean? Sensitive, sensitive. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Sensitive, 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 sensitive. Let's go. Put down your guns. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life. In a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest we lay. Finny, bubbly. We celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies, they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. You're truly sneaky, 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 sneaky. Put it down, you put it down. You got it done, there's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest we lay. Finny, I believe we celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. What I mean, to the Lord I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, City, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. Yours truly, Sneaky. What I mean, sensitive. What I mean.
Are we good now? Are we good? Because like I could just I could do a video upload and we could just do this another day. Cause I'm not trying to be on this internet losing my mind behind you people, okay? That's not what we're doing. That is not what we're doing. If you don't have anything positive to say, there's plenty of channels where you could go yell and scream and get your frustrations out and all of that. If you can't wait, Google is your fucking friend. right? Everybody got a district court in their state. Take your ass down to the courthouse, get on your live, get on your computer, and you do it. But don't come over here disrespecting me. Don't come over here talking shit. Don't do that. If you don't like what I got going on, just leave.
Through an unlawful seizure, a motion to dismiss, challenges the legal basis for the charges,
It's still gonna borg, so I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk through it as I have it written down. So, in the pre-trial phase, obviously this is where we have just gone through. We have gotten through the basis of the pre-trial phase, right? So the first thing that has to happen is there needs to be an arrest, and then after that arrest has been made, there needs to be an arraignment. So what are the charges? What's happening as far as that? So we've seen that. Once we have the charges and the arraignment set, the trial date is set, which the trial date has been set for August the 17th, 2026. There are some trial dates in between there, some record updates, some motions that have been set. I do have two videos, one of which I was trying to play now, and another video that is explaining what writs are in detail. So writs are pretty much the records that they were putting in and the requests that they were putting in from either the state or the defendant for the case. So there's been motions to preserve evidence that we've seen in the case so far. And then I also gave some examples of different motions during each of the trial stages. And then I posed a question. So what are that's right, Sneaky. Appreciate your time on doing this content. It's a lot of work. Yes, thank you so much, Corazon. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to read your comments too much right now. I'm just going to get through the commentary. It's not going to be a long live. We're just going to get through the facts, and then we're going to get out of here. And then I'm going to release the short videos so that you guys can see them. This this one is going to release on YouTube. And then the other short videos, you guys know, it's a part of the mini series on Rumble where I break down the definitions of everything. So the writs one is going to be over there, and the full breakdown of the legal steps of the death penalty is going to be over here. I think some people have an issue about the way that I split up my content, but I believe that we all had this conversation together, and we came to the conclusion that there was not enough eyes on the case, right? That there was not enough coverage, there's not enough media there's only a few content creators covering it. I posted a video on my Rumble, and as you guys can see, 15 minutes before his court date, the halls were completely empty. Nobody was there, just a couple of, photographers. So I thought that we as a collective came to the conclusion that we wanted to have more eyes on the case. We need to have more people talking about it because the media is not doing it, right? So what I did was split my content. That's the smartest thing to do. We want to get people from several different platforms watching. So if you're here right now, we're streaming from the Sneaky Link on YouTube. We are also streaming from the Sneaky Link on Twitch. And we are also streaming from Rumble, right? So the main lives get streamed across all of the platforms, and then you have smaller lives where this information is now crossed. So now you're bringing people from Rumble into YouTube and from YouTube into Rumble. That's how you build a following around something. That's how you get eyes on something. I thought this was something that we all wanted to do. So it takes for the content creator to do those kind of things, right? And then it takes for you guys to like and to share so that it can get out to more people, right? So that's the way that we have to be able to share the content. That's the way we're going to get more eyes on it. That's why I split the content up like that. But It's great content on both pages, and none of it is the same. So you would want to be in Rumble or in YouTube in order to make sure you're getting everything, right? So that's that. So getting into what portion of this death penalty steps are we in right now? We are now into the actual trial phase, right? So what happens during the trial phase is kind of similar to the pre-trial phase. You have motions that are put in from supporting sides. Now is the time where the evidence is going through. In that video as well, and it's also should be in the description box. You should have the links there in English and in Spanish, so that if you want to submit an impact statement for this case, all of the information and the form that you need is on that link. So I know some of you asked before, how can your voice be heard? That is how your voice can be heard. That is our call to action for this video. If you want to submit a statement for either party or just for yourself and how this has affected you, you are more than welcome to go ahead and submit. You're more than welcome to go ahead and submit a victim impact statement. The link should be in the description box. If it's not, I'll make sure I tag it in both of the videos that I'm going to post on both platforms. So now is the time when those things can be submitted. And then we'll go through the portion of the phase where we'll have the jury and anybody who is sequestered into the court, or if there are any habeas corpus motions that are filed. So if they want someone to come into the court, they would file a motion for habeas corpus. I did give you the definition for a lot of these that I think will come up in the case, so that you can see them and understand what they're going to be when you see them in the case. Hey, OYB, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Bernadette, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. So that the stage that we're in right now is in the trial phase. And again, I did break it down very, very, very detailed for you. You're gonna want to watch the video. It's a short video. It's not even 5 minutes. I'll post it after I get off here so that you guys can see it. I was hoping I would be able to play it for you, but we'll get there. I don't know what's going on with my service. You guys have to forgive me. I am in the desert, so it is what it is sometimes with the service here. And then the final portion of the final portion of the trial will be the guilt phase, right? So they consider it to be the guilt phase. That's the part that we'll be getting to very shortly. Now, during this time, again, they have a lot of motions that are going to be going in. Some motions that are going to go in won't have a date set to be in court. It will just get submitted. And again, you see that the case has been stretched out for a year, just due to calendar dates. But I don't believe that there's still going to be more than 90 to 120 days, like 3 to 6 months of actual court dates for this case. I don't even think we've had 2 weeks worth of court dates so far, and we're already through the pre-trial. So a lot of these cases tend to go on for years and years and years. I do have some examples of some cases that have gone on for years and years. We're going to talk about those in another video. And then also something else I found very interesting about the process is when you get to the guilt phase and when you get to the sentencing phase, is a portion in there that says pretty much is saying that the judge can override a jury's decision. So my immediate thought was, has Tierra Jones ever overridden a jury's decision? Has there ever been any decisions like that in Nevada? And I wasn't able to find any cases in Nevada, but I did find 30 other cases where the judge did override the jury's decision. So it is a possibility that that can happen. I put a lot of little details into that 5 minute video that I wanted to give you guys today that would have made for a lot of great conversations. And, I'm sure you guys would have had a lot of questions. When you are watching that 5 minute video, please put your comments in the chat. Please put your questions in the chat. And again, I encourage you to use my community wall to contact me to ask your questions and things like that so that I can get to you faster. When you guys ask me questions there, if it's something related to the law, I will answer you, but I also put it in a short. Why? Because I'm sure somebody else has that question and maybe they just don't want to ask it. So your questions are very important to getting information out to everyone. Again, I don't believe there's any one question that only one person has. Sorry, just checking on you guys in the chat. And I was trying to see if I can upload the video the other way while we were waiting, but something is wrong with StreamYard. It's not even my service, I don't think, because it won't allow me to put this video in. And there's nothing in the video that can't be seen. I've already tested to see and make sure that that wouldn't be an issue. So trying one last time to see if I can get it in. And then I wanted to go over the actual court case updates just a little bit here. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't my normal type of live. I usually like to be more streamlined and more detailed and more of my ducks in a row. But homeboy came in here and threw me off. I can't even lie, guys. He threw me off. And I just, yeah. So give me a moment. I just want to see if I can get something up just to talk about in the case details. I know that someone asked me, what does quash mean? Because there was something in the case that was quashed. And that means it got wiped out pretty much because it went from one court to the next court. And it got, the motion got re-put in the new court because it went from the justice court to the district court. Change the name of the file to something simple with no. There's no emojis. Chat Lives Matter. I don't even know why it's doing that. It's StreamYard. It's not me. It's literally only letting me update their little things, but it won't let me take anything out of my computer. And then I have it here, like I can add it to the stage, but it's board game. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on, let me try one more time.
Prosecutorial misconduct, a motion for change of venue, which aims to move the trial to a different jurisdiction, especially if in a Nevada death penalty case, a defense attorney will utilize numerous motions throughout the pretrial, trial, and post-trial phases to protect the defendant's rights and build the strongest possible defense. Here are some key motions along with their strategic purpose. During the pretrial, a motion for discovery, which is a formal request to compel the prosecution to provide all evidence they intend to use, including witness lists, statements, and forensic reports. Some examples of pretrial, trial, and post-trial motions would be a motion to suppress evidence, which seeks to exclude evidence obtained illegally, for instance, through an unlawful search or seizure. A motion to dismiss challenges the legal basis for the charges, potentially arguing insufficient evidence or prosecutorial misconduct. A motion for change aims to move the trial to a jurisdiction, especially if pre-trial publicity creates a bias against the defendant within the current jury pool. And a motion for a competency hearing raises concerns about the defendant's mental capacity to understand the proceedings and assist in their defense. Some examples of motions that will be said during the trial will be a motion for judgment of acquittal for trial, objections to evidence or testimony, a motion to lamine, a motion for a bill of particulars, and a motion to server. In particularly, a motion to server, if multiple defendants or charges are involved, this motion requests separate trials to avoid prejudice or confusion. Do you think that in the case of the state versus Manuel Ruiz, there will be a motion to server? And finally, some examples of post-trial motions and appeals that could be put forward would be a motion for a new trial, a motion for a judgment notwithstanding the verdict, which asks the judge to overturn the jury's verdict if they believe it's not supported by the evidence or legally incorrect, a notice of appeal, a writ of habeas corpus. Each motion aims to achieve specific tactical advantages, from excluding damaging evidence to influencing jury selection or challenging the fairness of the legal process. Attorneys must be adept at drafting compelling arguments and
It's echoing again. Okay, thank you, Crown Royale. Yeah, guys, I tried. I'll just upload it. It's literally a 5-minute video. It's an easy watch. You'll get the full thing right here. It's up to the post trial. There's literally only a minute left, and I believe it bored through some of that. So yes, I'm sorry, Adrian. Yes, I know. I tried for you guys, but I'll just upload it. It's the same information, and then again, we got to the post trial motions. Let me actually do something like that. So it at least show you guys what's next, and I can kind of talk through it. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. This video, I'm gonna upload a video. This is not Manny or Finney. If law enforcement got involved, they should have done their job. Manny, Finney, or anyone, the chat is at fault. Unfortunately, that's not the case in this matter. So, okay, I understand that, there's things that are happening on both sides here, right? So there is a lot of situations that have happened between these two men prior to this incident. There was the incident on Fremont Street. There were several other incidents that led up to this. There was the fights about the chats. There were the fights about cash apps. Or I don't get into any of those details. The only thing that I am involved with is the details of the case, right? So this case is not a case of Finney versus Manny or Bubbly versus Manny. This is a case of the state versus Manuel Ruiz. The state has brought this case against Manny for what he did, right? So what has happened is he is the person that is on trial for his actions and his actions alone. Now, once you watch the other video, you will see that yes, I'm not speaking from an attorney's perspective. None of that is from an attorney's perspective. All of that had a Google symbol on it. Go look yourself. Right? So back to what I was saying. This is a case of the state versus Manuel Ruiz. Everything that is being submitted is what the state has found and discovered. Now, I've done some research, and from what I've found, they are digging into every piece of this case that you guys want them to dig into. They are digging into those videos. They are looking at the chats. They are noticing all of those things that happened. They know it is filed. It is in the paperwork. How I know it's in the paperwork and how you should know it's in the paperwork is when you do your research and you search and you see the reporters that are in the courtroom reporting, they're giving out little details. Why? Because they have seen the court records that we don't have access to, right? Can I get those court records? Some of them, yes, and some of them are blocked because it's in trial. It's in trial right now. We'll be able to get every single thing that's happening after the fact, right? But some of those reporters have access to people and things, so you can see where they're saying, hey, look, listen, There's a lot of mitigating circumstances that are going to happen here that are going to come up. There are people who were being taunted. There was bullying that was going on. There were threats that were made back and forth. The judge and the jury can look at this both ways, which is why I'm bringing up all the information to you guys, which is why I made sure I said the judge can override the jury's decision if they feel that it's not right. So you have a lot of protection in place to make sure that this case gets resolved appropriately. Now, whether you're satisfied with the results of the case or not, that's going to be up to you. You're going to have to decide whether or not you're satisfied with the results. Everybody is going to have a different feeling about what those results are, whether he is guilty or not guilty. They probably will go through everything because they want to know the motive, I'm assuming. Yes, and when you guys look at the video, they want to know everything. They're going to look at everything. They did not get 4 terabytes of data just for no reason. They all have to look at every single thing. This is a case. This is a case. We're going to see some of those things in court when it goes to trial. Those videos are going to come up. They're going to play them in the courtroom. This is you cannot manipulate a courtroom how you manipulate people on YouTube. People are used to being manipulated and told one thing and another and lied to about this and that. I'm not proving nothing I say. You want to know what I said? Go to your local district courthouse. Google it, because everything I'm saying is coming straight from the courthouse or Google. All I am doing is reading. Everybody can do the same thing. Does that mean if they're still looking through everything, the more people can be charged before the trial starts next year? That is what all of those motions are set for. They have the right to set a motion for habeas corpus to get anybody that they want to get in that courtroom, in that courtroom. You guys, this is not a case that is going to be different from a normal case that is in court because it is about YouTube. This is a real case. I don't know if everybody is here or gotten the fact that this is real yet, but this is a real case. Just like how you see every other court case play out, the witnesses come up and all of this that is what happens during a trial. So nobody's feelings are going to be overlooked. If you have something to say in the description of this box, or I will put it in the next video, it should be there. Write a victim impact statement. Tell the people how you feel. Tell the people how this made you feel. Be active. Don't just run your mouth and type your fingers. Be active. I put out post earlier today with the Innocence Project in there. There's things that you guys can do to help. And sitting in chats and typing nonsense is not going to get us anywhere. What are the facts? What can I do? The facts are, here's how the case lays out. Right now, we're in a pretrial phase. What can we do in a pretrial phase? Submit victim statements if we got something to say. So do that. Figure out a way how you can make an impact. Don't go around causing trouble. 2 people have already been unalived. And you guys are still going. I have no clue what's wrong with what the. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. At some point, we have to take personal accountability for our actions and for the role that we play in what is happening here. I have already said once, if you guys can't continue the conversations and come here and get the information peacefully, then I don't got to put it out like this. I literally could just do video uploads. I don't have to do this like this. I have not said that I am for one person or the other. I don't even know half the people that's playing. I just had somebody tell me that was his son. That ain't even his damn son. Why? Because I'm not interested. All I want to know is, does the law work? If God forbid somebody I know gets put on get a death penalty case, is the law going to treat them with respect for whatever reason they're there? I just want to know if the law works. You guys and your personal feelings and your personal attachments and what you got going on, I don't have that. If you look at my previous content, it's all about getting people who are innocent off of death row. This is the first time I've taken a case from beginning to end from a person who's going to be sentenced for it. I usually fight after. My fight is for the people who are there and are innocent. So I'm looking at this from a new lens. And I'm still able to get all of the information because I'm used to looking at the final product, if that makes sense. Sorry, y'all. I just checked my messages. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, so I just really want to make sure that you guys, like, we all know what's happening next. We finished the pre-trial stage. We're in now in the trial phase. We know everything that needs to happen through this trial, trial phase. And then we're going to have a post-trial phase where there could be all kinds of motions that will be put in at that point. And I don't want to take us too far out. I want to make sure that we stay within the lane that we're in right now in the trial phase. But I did take it all the way through the end in the short video. So you guys will be able to listen and go through that as well. As far as the court records go, I'll be around on the 14th, obviously. Um, I know that there's some stuff set for them. And I am going to go to the courthouse on Tuesday because I have some other stuff that I want to get done while I'm there. Again, I tried to make relationships with the people in the district office. I tried to make good relationships with the people in the courthouse to make sure that when I'm there and I'm speaking to these people, they want to speak back to me. That's how I got the exclusive with Pesci. If you guys can see, he's the attorney on the state's case. I got literally from his mouth before the paper got it that yes, this was going to be a death penalty case. So I'm in the courtroom and I'm speaking to the people and I'm trying to make relationships with them so I can give the best information. Appreciate the time you do all the footwork and bring it to social media. Much respect. Oh, my corazón. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your information. Thank you for your information. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I kind of explained it in detail, but I think I need to regroup. I got a little bit thrown off. So what I'll do is the videos are going to release. One of them is going to release on Rumble. One of them is going to release on YouTube because they are two different mini series that's running. If you're not following me on Rumble, then you're missing out. If you're not following me on YouTube, then you're missing out. So everybody that's here, we're streaming live right now on YouTube, Twitch, and on Rumble. Streaming in three different places because our part, we want to make sure that we're getting the information out as we came to the agreement as a collective that we don't have enough eyes on this case. So I need for you guys to continue to do your part. Please make sure that you continue to share the information that you're seeing. I think this is great information. Many people don't understand the process. Yes, and that's what I figured as well, since we were all kind of guesstimating on what time looked like. At least if we're able to have a list to check off what happened, what needs to happen next, and I'll post that list as well. So if you guys want to download the list and check it off yourselves, you can. I'll post that on YouTube as a regular post. but you'll be able to check off where we are and what's kind of left to do in this case. And then remember, at the end of all of this, there could be appeals. I have some other cases that I want us to look at, and those cases have been literally in appeals for 20 years, decades. So there's people who are sitting on death row for 10, 20, and 30 years. So if only one jury goes other way, then does that mean a mistrial? No, they don't normally have mistrials on these types of cases. The judge will normally send them back to get it together again. That's when you see juries that take a long time to make a decision. Yolanda being here. Shout out to everyone that's here on Rumble. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So yeah, normally there's not a mistrial on this type of case. Normally the judge would just send them back. They would make them, you know, sit there and figure it out until you guys all come to a conclusion. I explain the details of that as well. If you get a chance when you watch the two short videos, you'll have a complete understanding of everything that happened, that's going to happen, and you'll understand what the actual motions are, why they and things like that. This is an old European thing, and that has been adapted by the United States. It's literally those motions are in place, control the flow of court to make sure that court kind of has a schedule and a calendar. Yes, 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 yes. True, true, true. Other questions you guys have for me while I'm here before I let you go? Just don't forget to go back and watch your videos. I'll post them in like 10 minutes. They're already down on the computer for some reason. StreamYard, because when I pull it up and I have you guys on mute, it'll play from somewhere else. It just won't play on StreamYard, which is weird. And keep checking on those court records because, again, like I said, there are going to be lots of things that get set in there, lots of motions that are set. Some of them will include court dates where he would need to be there, and some of them will not be court dates where he would need to be there. It would just be a motion that's submitted, and the lawyers will handle. The lawyers do their back and forth thing as well. So, yes, we discuss the legal breakdown of the case, what's coming next in the case records, and also, you guys, again, just make sure that when you are seeing this type of content, you are sharing it, you're liking it. That's the only way it's going to get to other places. Even if you're not a content creator, you can still share the video. You still have a page. I don't know if you guys know that, who are not content creators, but you still have a page. Click, click share, click like, share. Not just on my videos. I mean on any video that you see with this case, just so more people can get watching, right? On what the case get lost. A whole year is a long time, and people forget and they move on to the next thing that's happening. So we're gonna keep up with it. I'm gonna be dropping every single time there's something updated in the case. Or in court, then there will be a stream of videos and updates and things like that to follow. Post a short video of people who came and who saw outside of the room. People wanted to know who was there and who was showing up. I posted that on Rumble as well, so go over there and Rumble and check it out. The link should be in the description box. I follow on YouTube and Rumble. Can you drop the Twitch link, please? I'll drop the Twitch link today. I'll put a post up for you. I got you. And I'm going to be, for right now, Twitch is just getting the lives, but I'm going to be doing something special over there for Twitch. And then I have another mini series that's on YouTube. Citizen 101. And on that one, we're just going to be doing some reviews of some police interactions, and some things like that. I have a few things in store, and we're also Be talking about the October 1 shooting here that happened in Las Vegas. That was a mass shooting, actually the largest recorded mass shooting. Um, and the anniversary is coming up soon, so I want to talk about it. Make sure that you guys are happening with that, and let you guys know about that's something just happened here in Las Vegas that was kind of detrimental to the city. So I do want to give you guys some information about that. So lots of content on platforms. I also have P chat. I'm starting on Instagram so that if you want to get a little more of your questions without putting them on a public platform, you'll be able to be there. And then I also going to start doing little lives here on Discord. I do have some followers over there, different type of crowd. So just introducing different stories to different places. We're also going to talk about the Devin Michaels case, the woman who beheaded her husband. We're also going to talk about the case Alexander Renteria as the young man who killed his stepfather because his stepfather threw his toiletries away. So there's things that's happening. All of this right here in the fabulous Sin City, Las Vegas. And then on top of all of those things, I don't want to make Vegas seem like a bad place. So I am posting some good content, some nice places to go, things to see, things to do, some food reviews. I got a Wednesday Addams Wendy's food review that I'm gonna post, and that's on my Las Vegas, the Sneaky Link Las Vegas backup page. So there's content everywhere. Okay, I work hard. Please smash that like button. Remember to share with good intentions. Like with love. Smash that Cash App, the Sneaky Link. Your girl be over here working hard, and we're not monetized just yet. We're gonna have a party. Give me a couple of weeks, and we're gonna have a monetization party, do a little giveaway, and all of that. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you for being here. I'm gonna get the content is already ready. I'm gonna post it for you guys so you can go ahead and start watching and getting caught up and doing all of the things that you need to do as far as that. And we're good to go. Are all minds and hearts and all of those things clear? We're all good. And I do apologize for my outbreak in the beginning of the show. Don't go back. Don't judge me. Don't watch that. Don't tell nobody about it. It happened, and we're going to move on, right? Great. Thank y'all. Peace.
Sensitive, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Sin City, Sin City, Sin City, Sin City. Let's go. Put down your guns, there's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life, in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest relay. Finny, bubbly. We celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, puppy, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies, they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. God's truly sneaky, 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 sneaky. Put it down, you put it down, you cut it down. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest we lay. Finny, believe we celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. What I mean, to the Lord I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, city, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, puppy, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations, and like with love. Yours truly, Sneaky.